John Bozika, Elmer Sheets, Noah Hiles, Bob Jeffries along with you. How about that drive, Elmer? Nice time taken off there, but nothing to show for it.
13 plays and over 5 minutes off the clock, and that's what they have to do. That's what they got to, as we mentioned before, they got to control the clock. They just can't be 3 plays and out, and they can't throw the ball 3 times in a row.
Marquell Parks with the run on first down, not much yardage.
Surprised they're not taking him outside yet. Where's he at now?
One of the quads on the bottom of your screen is Parks out furthest this side of the field as Haley rolls out, throws it downfield. That ball, Jordan Mick got a hand on it. He had 2 plays last week that his coach said could have been interceptions, but 2 flags are down. Do you take this or do you decline it? Would be 3rd down if you decline it. Looks like they'll take it.
They're taking it.
This is a big game for Northwest tonight, by the way. I mean, it's been a long time since Northwest has had a season where it's been this positive to start.
You know, the coach talked about that. He says the last time they had a big game like this.
2nd down and 20. Balls at the Orrville 9-yard line.
A lot of roughage going on up front there. Couple of holds.
Not real good form on that one.
Next play upcoming, screen caught with one hand by Marquell Parks, and he's brought down in the open field again. Beautiful, beautiful open field tackling there. Logan Wise helps out off the defensive line, the end. Nice tackle.
They're playing well.
And now 3rd down, and well, they need to get to Minerva to convert this. Maybe further.
That'd be more Portage Lake, wouldn't it?
I believe so. You were not wrong.
Okay.
Toss to Parks. Watch him. This is where he's dangerous, but he's brought down.
He fumbled the ball.
And the ball came out. Jason Greenfield was there to fall on it, along with Braden Mick, but nothing doing there. So 4th down, and they have it backed up to inside their own 5. That's a great defensive possession.
Again, I'm very, very impressed with Northwest defense right now. Doing a great job.
Haley, the punt is blocked, and it's fallen on by Northwest. Colton Weber, the linebacker, falls on it. We'll make this a nominee for our rock-solid play of the game, brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. Somebody got their big paw up there. Remington McClung, the defensive end. Great play.
They have to score here now.
Momentum, right?
Yep. Mo's on their side.
Uncle Mo is he's a crazy person.
Yeah.
Marquell Parks so far, -8 yards of offense.
Wow.
That's shutting down a kid who had 56 touchdowns last year.
Yes, it is. Whoa,
high snap. Mick looks to throw, still looking to throw, and
throw it out of bounds.
Smart play. That's the thing that Coach Harbor talked to us about, is that he said that the biggest growth he's seen in Jordan is throwing the ball away and making better reads, because he said early in the year he tried to force a lot of things.
Well, again, not to repeat myself, but I'm just very, very impressed with this kid's composure of himself. He's in charge. There's no question about that. That could have been a bad snap, and he just jumped up here and got it and did what he was supposed to. He threw the ball out of bounds, didn't force it in.
But they got to score here.
Yeah.
Need that momentum. Hauser joins him in the backfield.
Oh.
And handoff to Hauser, and nothing there again. You know, he's going to have to throw a touchdown pass tonight.
Eddie Burns again, that nose tackle.
He's a big boy. Look at him, 59.
Looks like he's hungry. We're going to find out, I hope.
So Mick with everybody packed in tight.
2 tight ends and 2 wings.
And this
is not one of your favorite passing formations here.
No.
2 tight ends and 2 tight wings.
This is our 4th timeout of the first quarter. That is surprising for 2 teams that are 4-0. So the motto this year for Northwest has been Ahiga. It's a Navajo word for one who fights. So everything that they do here this year, they say that you have to go at it with Ahiga at your side. A-H-I-G-A, Ahiga. Again, Navajo for one who fights.
Not to be confused with going shopping at Higbee's.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Those are 2 completely different things.
All right. If you said Higwa to me, I thought you was go to Higbee's. Obviously, I have to brush up on my Indian language.
You do.
Yes.
3rd down here, 3rd and 9.
There's that formation again.
Mick to throw. Back of the end zone. Out of bounds. Another great defensive stand there by Orrville. Now, if I told you when we talked midweek that defenses were going to stand out in this game, would you have said I was crazy?
Well, I didn't know that much about Orrville. But, talking to Coach, he said, the key to them has been their defense. So I'm not surprised by Northwest defense. I think they're doing a great job of keeping Mr. Parks under control, that's for sure.
Now this is about a 27-yarder straight on for Isaac LaFay. Dinkins gets the spot down, and this time LaFay's kick is good. 27 yards out, Northwest on the board first. That's a nice kick by the freshman. Not necessarily the points that they wanted to come away with, but points are points, aren't they?
Yeah. But
it's a good kick.
He's a big kicker, big kid.
6'3", 185. He's a freshman. Yeah. Just a kid. Even I can say that. Beach party tonight here at Northwest. All the kids in their tie-dye and beach gear. I wish I was at the beach right now.
We're sort of overly dressed with ties on.
We are.
Yes.
We are. It's just a little bit different. You can kind of see us up here in the booth. I'm going to wave right now. There I am.
With your tie on.
See? You could kind of see us in the back. That drive summary, Elmer. Not much yardage.
Number of plays on that drive was 4. The total yards was 2, and a 27-yard field goal by Isaac LaFay. Northwest 3, Orrville nothing.
High kick again, taken by Colin Butler. He's a captain on the team, the H-back on the team as well. And again, Orrville going to get pretty good starting field position, but the story has been this Northwest defense, Elmer, only giving up 10 points per game, and they look as good as advertised right now.
Yes, right now they do. Yes, they do.
Coach Dave Alt in his 14th year at Orrville knows how big this game is for his team as well tonight. They come off a win over Fairless last week. Parks gets the give. Marquell. He is just having a hard time of it. And that credit goes to the Northwest defense, Elmer.
Again, their defensive line.
Getting a nice push.
Defensive line is just doing a great job of controlling things up front. You know, when you look at the size of Northwest defense and offensive line, they're got good size.
Second down, Parks in motion. Haley Wants to throw, nobody home. Pass kind of in the middle of two of his receivers. Elijah Hall was there, so was Jake Phillips, both receivers, but neither of them were very close to the ball. Third down again.
That was a situation where they had too many people in the same area.
That normally means somebody ran a wrong route, right?
Yes, it does. You want to get separation.
Parks, top of your screen, out wide. That's the place to look. Haley throws to Markwell. He catches it, and here's Markwell. Here's Markwell Parks. See how quickly he makes a play? First down for Orrville, just like that. Woo. Woo. He is quick.
Just think if you're the defensive back and it's you and him one-on-one.
I would not want to see that.
Ooh.
You can't simulate that. Here's Markwell again.
Boy.
You know, it's the thing that Coach Harbor talked about with him too, Elmer. It's that he waits for you to make the mistake. That's what makes him so good, is that he sits and he waits for you to miss him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
twitched. And before the play, false start. It's going to help things out for the Indians.
When I was reading about this game and reading about all his statistics and listening to their coach, I was really looking forward to seeing him do amazing things. But I don't want to jinx Northwest because that means he's doing great things.
So you want to see him do nice things, but not win and doing nice things. Haley. That's Hall. And Jason Greenfield there with nice open field pursuit, the safety. Not sure what the goal of this play was.
That's a 1 yard get. I always tell the receivers, at least get 5 yards. It looks bad on statistics for the quarterback. 1 yard catches. Drives Bob crazy, too. Get 5 at least.
Third down, Haley.
There we go.
For Parks. In the air.
Nope.
Tried to reel it in.
Tell you what, defensive back did a great job of forcing him into the sideline.
And that was a sophomore and a freshman there covering him. The safety was the sophomore, Jason Greenfield, and then Braden Mick was the corner, was the freshman.
That's freshman. He did a heck of a job. Kept forcing him to the sideline.
He has 5 interceptions this year. He's been amazing through 4 games.
When you run that fade, you try to tell the receiver to keep it 5 yards from the sideline. So if it's thrown on that outside shoulder, you can drift into it. He had no room to drift into it. He'd been out of bounds.
So fourth down here. Haley.
Whoa.
Hall. That should be enough. Oh my, it is. What a play by Cooper Haley to find Elijah Hall. That's a great throw.
He got hit. He got hit pretty good on that one.
So Orrville showing some signs of life on this drive. After those first couple drives where they had negative yardage in the scorebook, now this one, they're into Northwest territory and threatening now. Ramsdell in motion. That's Markwell Parks. Markwell, they're bottling him up though.
They're doing a great job. Great job.
He is not having an easy go of it. Nice stop there to end the first quarter. Northwest leads after 1 by a field goal on our Alt Care TV replay game of the week on the Old Carolina Barbecue Company scoreboard. Back with the next 12 minutes after this. And we return back in on the Alt Care TV replay game of the week, the Old Carolina Barbecue Company scoreboard. Beach night tonight for both teams. As I said, I wish I was at the beach somewhere right now. As Elmer said, we're overdressed in ties. But we're glad to bring this one to you tonight. A great matchup between two 4-0 ball clubs here at Northwest. Haley on the outside, pass is caught. And that was the bigger wideout, almost a tight end in Jake Phillips. And a first down there. We asked Bob in between the break there, Elmer, of quarters, Marquell Parks being bottled up very nicely. 6 carries for 2 yards.
2 yards, that's, boy.
For an All-Ohioan last year who scored 56 TDs, that's pretty good.
And 4,000 total yards.
And here is Marquell, and more bottling up to do.
Now he's down to 1 yard rushing.
Connor Ramsey there, the defensive tackle. It's a nice play by Ramsey.
Boy, there.
Gang tackling.
Yeah, he's, what was it? Now he's down to 1 yard so far. He just lost 1.
On 7 carries. You know, we faked the ball here. Now it's to Elijah Hall. Hall makes some nifty moves and gets close to another first down.
Well, I think that's what Orrville's going to have to do that. That play action fake, and they got some other athletes too, Orrville. They got to get them the balls. Loosen things up.
Everyone wants to tackle Marquell. That's what they've been told all week. Look for number 21.
If you're going to coach against him, you have to. You know.
Well, now here's a bit of a wildcat look. Marquell alone. Fakes it. And Marquell going to try to find the edge. And Marquell is in from 5 yards out. Touchdown, Orrville. The Red Riders find the scoreboard. Marquell Parks on a beauty of a run here.
You know, this is just good coaching here. Just directly snap to him and get him out on the corner. Good football play. Very good football play.
He's so smart, too, to dive for the pylon like that as well. Extra point by Cole Davis now. He's missed 9 this year. And this one is good.
Good.
He must have heard me. So Orrville finally on the board in the form of Marquell Parks, his 17th score of the year, albeit like all touchdowns that he scored this season. He scored 16, now 17.
He has more touchdowns than he has yards today so far.
That is a true statement.
Okay. That drive for Orrville was 12 plays, 62 yards. A 5-yard TD run by Parks, extra point good.
Question is, can Northwest respond with a touchdown of their own?
Northwest has to keep doing what they're doing.
They're playing a good game.
They're controlling them up front. There's no question. I thought what Coach Duvall did there, that wildcat look, was excellent. Was an excellent move down on the 5-yard line.
First time we had seen it tonight.
Yeah.
And now Cole Davis will kick this.
Where the heck is he kicking it to?
Weird look. He's lined up almost right at us, but angles it deep. This is Grossnickel on the return. And Grossnickel with some speed. Welcome to the game, Anthony Grossnickel, the wide receiver. He's got some speed.
First and 10 Indians at their 46-yard line.
Just went outside.
Yep. Nobody in contain. You got to have somebody in contain. Keep it inside.
So again, good starting field position at their own 46.
All right. Whoa.
High snap, Hauser. And he meets Marquell Parks in the open field, the safety.
Boy,
not only making plays on offense, but on defense as well.
can we watch Markel come up on this thing? He's shot out of a gun right now. Woo! He's there right now.
You didn't even see him before that. That's how quick he is.
He's twitched.
His closing time.
He's twitched.
He is?
He's twitched.
Not bewitched.
Not bewitched. Not to be confused.
Twitched. Second down. Mick to throw.
Oh, nice pass.
Once the sideline.
Nice pass.
Man was there, but it's overthrown.
Nice throw.
That was Braden Mick, his brother, who was the intended target. That was something Coach Harbour in his 4th year at Northwest told us. He said, we're going to get Braden involved in the offense here in these last set of weeks in the season because they haven't gotten it to him, and he said he's a great wide receiver. And Mick showed off his arm strength there.
Yeah, that was about 40 yards, some yards in the air.
Yeah, nice ball.
Yep.
Big third down here again, though. Mick again to throw. Man is there, tight end. Ball is loose. Northwest appears to fall back on it.
But still short.
It was McClung who caught it, the tight end, and then Jordan Beers, the wideout, falls on it. McClung, the tight end, catches that, 42, and then young man was trying to bring us a phone up here. Not that we can do anything about that. 4th down here. Mick gives Hauser. Colin into the open field. Colin Hauser with a first down on a 4th down. That's a run. That's a good run.
Their quarterback again did a great job of reading that.
He rode that
as far as you could ride it.
He rode that to the point of insanity almost.
Matter of fact, he was probably saying, giddy up.
But these Indian faithful here will take it.
Yeah. That was a good play.
Into Orrville territory again now.
There he goes again.
Mick keeps this time. Jordan, broken tackle away. And we'll go down to the sideline now. Again, bring in the 3rd member of our broadcast team. Take a ride on that zero-emission SARTA bus. Here is Noah Hiles.
Saw the ball hit the turf there. That's been a little bit of a problem for Northwest so far this year. They're -5 so far this season in the turnover margin. But you saw they got second life, and so far they're making the most of it as they continue this drive. Back to you.
Second and manageable again here.
Good.
Hauser gets the ball. Parting of the Red Seas there.
Boy, they...
Look at this hole open up, Elmer.
Yeah, the backside guard and tackle pulled, and they went up through the hole ahead of them.
Brady
quite a big
Sanford,
hole there.
That guard at 6 foot and 255. Power eye now. Toss, Hauser. Colin Hauser inside the 15. Hauser has scored this year 7 times, and he's close on this drive to breaking one. It's nothing fancy, is it?
No, that was just a power pitch, and here we come.
Old school football, right?
Old school.
Second down. Does Mick go to the air? Greenfield in motion. Mick keeps. Jordan close to the 10. I don't think you can settle for another field goal.
Oh, no. They got to go for it. Before, they took the lead. Now they're behind. 7-6 doesn't help them.
Momentum for that other sideline too, right?
Right.
Third down, 5 to go.
And as we know, Mr. Parks can go 90 at any moment.
He did it last year against Northwest one time, went 92 yards. Over the middle, pass is hauled in! Mick Jordan throws his first touchdown of the year on a one-handed grab to Billy Crookston. The tight end, 11 yards out. This is a nominee for a rock-solid play of the game, brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. He says to number 13 in Cleveland, Odell Beckham Jr., have a look at the skills that I have. Look at this catch.
That ball was behind him. He just stuck out his paw and caught it. It's a heck of a catch.
LaFay on the extra point now. And Northwest is back in front by 3. We've got a ball game here at Canal Fulton. Northwest found the Ahiga on that drive. They fought for one another there as they now lead 10-7 here at home over Orrville. Back into Northwest, second quarter, and the Indians lead the Orrville Red Riders by 3 on a beautiful drive, Elmer.
That score took 9 plays, 54 yards. 11-yard TD pass from Mick to Crookston, and the extra point was good. And Northwest is leading.
LaFay's kick, low one.
Good job.
And toss back to Markwell Parks. Here comes Mr. Parks. He's running backwards. Now he's running forwards.
He's running sideways, backwards, forwards. That's those fast twitch muscles he has.
Pick a direction, and he goes that way. And Elijah Hall tossed this back to him. Said, I don't want it.
No.
There he is. He's tough to keep track of. Despite scoring once tonight, Northwest has kept track of him so far.
Yes, they have.
Haley throws middle. Pass is caught. It's a nice throw to the youngin over the middle in Chris Smith, the sophomore. This wasn't his first read.
No, but did a nice job of getting the ball to the wide open man, that's for sure. Interesting.
Parks joins Haley in the backfield. Haley,
Whoa.
Man is all alone. Good luck catching him. He's gonna go from 63 yards out. Mike Dreyer with his third catch of the year and his second touchdown of the season from Cooper Haley. That's a nice throw.
But if you look at this, Markwell went to the left, and everybody in the Northwest come running up because it looked like they was going to throw the quick screen to him. And that kid just took off and is wide open. Nice football play. Watch. He's looking there, fakes. Everybody's coming up. And that guy's saying, oh, rats. He's behind me.
Nothing you can do at that point.
I played on the first team. I played Orrville 35 years ago.
And an extra point now by Cole Davis is up and good. So Orrville back in front here on the road.
We started out slow.
And now we have points aplenty.
It's picked up. Bob's pen is going.
The pen is moving, and so is the momentum meter here in Northwest. It's Orrville by 4 now on the Old Carolina Barbecue Company scoreboard. And Northwest Northwest again to get the ball back now as Cole Davis will kick this deep here momentarily. Again, lines up at a weird position to kick it deep.
And kicks it out of bounds.
Out of bounds. That drive summary, Elmer.
Okay. Orrville really controlled the ball there. 2 plays, 74 yards. Okay, a 63-yard TD pass from Haley to
Dreyer.
Okay, and the extra point was good. Orrville 14, Northwest 10. Yeah, that was a big drive there.
And Haley off to a nice night so far. 9 of 11, 133 yards and a TD.
Sorry about it.
No, you're fine. It's there for both of us.
Oh.
It's like a communal stat.
Oh.
So first down for Northwest. They'll have it on their own 35. See what Jordan Mick and this offense have to say about that touchdown.
Again, Northwest just keep doing what they're doing.
They're finding success.
Yes, they are.
Mick, he wants to throw. He wants his brother Braden. Ball is out there and it's nearly picked off. Dangerous pass. And Elijah Hall almost had a pick there. Would have been his second of the year if he'd come down with this.
Again, showing the strength of his arm. But there's a defensively, Orrville just had a great job. They had great coverage.
He almost put too much air into that ball.
Well, it was right. He had a chance to catch it, that's for sure. Just great defensive coverage.
Second down now for Northwest. Good look at the backfield there. Mick to throw again. Pressure coming, eludes it, throws it downfield. That's Braden Mick. Oh, and he can't haul it in. He was all alone. That would have been 6. He didn't look it in. That's a nice throw, too.
He's only a freshman. He's only a freshman. That was a lot of pressure on him. He's all by himself, and he's saying, I got to catch it, I got to catch it. Oops, I missed it.
Going against the reigning D5 state champ.
Yeah.
That's pressure. And now a 3rd and 10. Trying to keep the drive alive. Mick rolls out. Still rolling, throws it downfield.
What a nice throw.
Almost caught.
It was
Billy
caught, wasn't
Crookston, the tight end.
Oh, he didn't catch it? Okay.
He made the great one-handed catch, but couldn't make the diving one going to the sideline. He had paws on it. Coach Harbor in his 4th year there on the sideline. The Northwest alum in 2000. He bleeds the Ahiga word here at home.
You know, Joe's had a state championship over at Norway.
He did,
Yeah,
2011.
So he's been in the big show, that's for sure.
He knows what it's like to get there.
Yeah.
Punt by Jordan Mick here.
Whoa.
Almost blocked. He went down, and the ball goes out of bounds.
There's
no flag is down.
It would have been his own man. It was
who was kind of pushed into him, though,
yeah,
right?
But it's not like you have to avoid him.
Reminder after the game, our player of the game brought to you by the Altman Health Foundation. Right now, kind of up in the air because there's a lot of football left to be played. But I got a couple guys in mind. We'll see where the game takes us.
You tell that guy in the back wall, never step backwards.
Always go forward or to the side.
Or
but you don't want to let the guy through on. No,
but you never go backwards because he almost got a football where it's kind of embarrassing. Number 7's running all over the place there.
He's Jordan Beers. And keeping his Haley option here, and nobody was thinking that Colt Ramsdell was going to carry the ball there because, well, they all covered him. This is great on two ends. They stop Marquell, then they bring down Ramsdell in the open field, the linebacker, and Colin Hauser.
Well, if the quarterback has to attack the line of scrimmage on the option, he's running lateral for 5 yards, and he's pitching to the guy behind him. I mean, that play didn't have any chance for success.
2nd and long now. Haley back to throw with pressure coming. That's Ramsdell. Colt gets a lot of it back, though.
When this kid from Orrville can set his feet,
throws a nice ball.
He's not a bad passer. He's not a bad passer.
I mean, he came in completing 64% of his passes.
Yeah.
And ends up short of the first down there. Key 3rd down here for the Northwest defense.
Where's number 24? Where he's at? He's in the slot.
21 in the slot. Ball picked off at the line. What an interception! With multiple flags down right off the defensive line, Logan Wise, the defensive end with the interception, but as I said, flags are down. Would be just his 3rd interception of the year should the play stand. And I believe it will. Personal foul on Orrville. And the play will stand, and this is a rock-solid nominee, Friends and Family Credit Union. Logan Wise snatched it right out of the air off of the defensive line. Nobody even saw him coming. And look at this field position to start. At the Orrville 13. This is nice.
Here they are, the 2 tight ends, two tight wings.
Mick with Hauser in the backfield. Hauser gets it. Colin. Hauser inside the 10. This Northwest crowd, they are letting those fans from Wayne County hear it every time that they do something.
6-yard pickup, 6-yard pickup.
7.
7.
They'll do you one better.
6, 7. What's the difference?
Potato, potato.
Yeah. Tomato, tomato.
We can all do it.
Yeah.
2nd down here. Ball at the 6-yard line.
Unbalanced.
Mick will keep. Jordan. He's to the original line of scrimmage again on that play, the 6-yard line. Needs about 3, and it's a long 3. Do they go back to the air? Clock now in motion. Generous seconds come off of it too. Third down play here. They completed a touchdown pass.
I would run it.
In this same area earlier in the game to Billy Crookston.
Whoa.
High snap. Jordan Mick brings it in. Jordan Mick finds the end zone. That's backyard football from 6 yards out. Jordan Mick's 8th touchdown run of the year. Hello, Canal Fulton. How do you do?
That's about their 5th high snap. This, wow.
With Amstutz, the DN, tracking him down. That's backyard football.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Kicked by Isaac LaFay is up, and it is good. Now the points are on the board. This second quarter has been filled with fun on both ends. Northwest back in front by 3 now. on a short drive, but a great end to that drive.
Again, the composure of this quarterback amazes me. He really, I mean, he's had some bad snaps, and that was a terrible snap. And he went up there and got it and just did what he was supposed to do and scored from 6 yards out.
I'll take this every night of the week.
Go ahead, Elmer.
Okay, number of plays, 3. Total yards, 13. It was a 6-yard TD run by Mick. Extra point good. Okay. This was set up by an interception by number 55, Logan Wise.
The DN with the play of his life so far.
Well,
We haven't seen a lot of twitched so far either.
no, we
Markel
have not
Parks.
seen. Where is Twitched? There he
He's
is.
back deep. LaFay will kick it that way.
Ain't gonna.
Well, goes to Elijah Hall, and Hall decides to take it himself this time. And he's brought down in the open field, and Marquell was saying, I'm right here, bud. Give me a lifeline.
All right. We have what? Minute 58.
That's enough time for Twitch to go to work.
Hey, he can score twice.
Marquell Parks entered the game with almost 700 yards and almost 200 yards receiving, and has 17 touchdowns this season with the score tonight. But he has just 24 total yards tonight, according to Bob Jeffries, our statistician. Haley to throw. Pass is caught. That's Dreyer again. It was the same ball that looked like it was intercepted the last time.
But this time he threw it to the right guy.
Haley on a second down. Wants to throw. Downfield, there's Marquell. Marquell Parks, watch him go. Marquell Parks, video game-like moves, and Marquell is going to take it to the house. 69 yards, but a flag is down.
Stop made by number 6, George Beck.
Yeah, that's what I said. If it stands, I have some.
Man,
Your helper will be back in the second half.
was that twitched?
That was Twitched. But I think
It's fine.
I think that they have him for
Do they have him for a
I would
taunt,
help,
maybe?
but I'm
Maybe.
running 3 accounts. I barely get to watch the game.
because the official was talking to him after he had scored. Let's see here.
Still showing,
Yeah.
Orrville is still saying that it should stand as a TD.
I know the official was talking to him.
Again, should it stand, it would be 69 yards on a beautiful play. Conversation going on here. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Orrville, but it stands.
Touchdown is good.
That's a heck of a play. Just bought time.
Watch this.
One. There's another one. My goodness.
He would have set the extra point. Number 19, Cole.
That's a lot of whoops.
You know, we talked about this last week. Great athletes make great plays look really easy.
And he makes
made
all
that
those
look easy.
He makes them all look easy.
He looks like he should have done that. You know,
Effortless.
like he woke up this morning before he had breakfast.
And just like that, what was a bad first half for him is now becoming a good first half.